Let's begin with a drum set. Listen for an explosive live sound. The snare should be crisp and the cymbals should ring.
I admire you when my living has a limit of desire to keep it going. I'm just knowing that my time with you makes a difference. How I'm feeling when I vibe with you. They can't divide us two. We got a bond like 007, right? Even on Devil's Night, you show me what the heavens like. Go ahead and spread your light, though I can barely see. I know you're there with me, my personal therapy. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary. You inspire me, look at you crazy when you tell me you admire me. Not an example for anybody to try to be. We'll call you bluff, but I know you wouldn't lie to me. Just a surprise to me, we got a bond tight, no one can come between. I have respect for you, you have your love for me, and that's enough for me. All I need to get by, let me be the method to your Mary J. Blige. So many times I felt defeated, you always know the right thing to say for when I need it. I wanna do the same thing for you to keep it even. You can call me anytime, you don't ever need a reason. I'm right here with you, never could forget you. All the things that we've been through, everything we went through, hey, none of it was simple, but I'm right here with you. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. I'm just wishing that I had that too. Some days I wish I was more like you. Your certainty, your attitude. Keep doing what you're doing, I ain't mad at you. Just to know you, I'm glad I do. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary, yeah. I want you to view yourself the way you see me. When you're feeling alone, I'll be a sanctuary.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is now 8:01 a.m. and you are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. That is for you. It's for me. It's for everybody. We all deserve a clap, and we all deserve to win. I had a great conversation yesterday with a friend. Shout out. The thin crust was delicious and all that. But we were chopping it up, and look, it's about you. That's who it's about. It's about you, the individual, you, the person, you, the family man, you, the mom. That's what it's about. About all of us. The sandbox will not be complete unless we can all play in it. All right. Good morning to all of you wonderful people out there. I'm happy. You're happy. We're here. It's Taco Tuesday. Monica, how you feeling?
Great.
Good.
Yeah.
We're here for another day. We did a whole lot this morning. We had some drills. We did some things. The camera's even still on. It's hot. We kicked a lot of butt today. But it is Tuesday. We have news for you guys. We got a lot of things to talk about. And I'm going to start you off with some great information from our friends of Family Focus and the Kane County Health Department. So this Wednesday, tomorrow actually, there will be a virtual workshop. It'll be from 6 to 6:45 p.m. There will be COVID-19 updates, booster shots, vaccines for 5 to 11-year-olds. Speaking about the Delta variant, local vaccination data, and current positivity rates. Now, you must register for this. To register, you can email our friend Christina Vargas at cvargas@family-focus.org. Norma Peterson is here. Good morning, Norma. Aisha Saxon, Sally Bice. Happy Taco Tuesday. We're getting ours tonight at Fat Rosie's in Naperville. Word up. Victoria Hyla Maldonado, Taco Tuesday at Jucalita Tacos, 18 North State Street, North Aurora. What up? Taco Tuesday at LTO, the uncle. That's my spot. Mondo, what you know about that?
I love that place.
Hi, come on now. Oh, man, I love it. Nicole Asher's here as well. Good morning, everyone, with a clover for us as well. LTO, that's my... As soon as you walk in, if you walk in, just look to the left. You might see your boy in the third booth right there. That's my spot. Okay. So that is the Kane County Health Department and our friends of Family Focus letting you know to register for the virtual workshop that's tomorrow. So please check that out, you wonderful, dear people. Our friends of Family Focus are a wonderful Aurora organization. They've been in the community for a very long time, and we work closely with them. We support their efforts on an ongoing basis. How you guys feeling this morning? Let me know with an emoji in the chat. Are you feeling perky? So you can give me the thumbs up. You can do the butterfly. You can do anything. You can do the sun. It's all about how you feel. And the emojis are just metaphors, right? You can even put an eagle in there. That lets me know that you're soaring. Okay. Did you get your paper done? You ready for this morning, Monica? Are you prepared?
Of course.
Okay. Oh, hit the claps for you, girl. Word up. That's another metaphor. See, you're always ready. McCarty Mills is here. Good morning, McCarty Mills. Shout out to Christina Campos at Family Focus. Yeah, she's a friend. Christina Campos, what is up? Yes, and Anna Sierra, Anna's Custom Treats in the house. Happy Tuesday to you as well. All right, so now that I've given you that, I'm going to break into our news for the day. And actually, yes, it does qualify. Vice got the coffee emoji in there. Emoji. Damn, I just messed that up. It's all good, though. It's all good. Yeah, scratch that. It wasn't like a deliberate mess up, though. So we'll have our sip later, because I know I'll probably do it. Okay, Aurora police officers will begin wearing body cameras in January. This is our breaking news for the day. All Aurora police officers, the article is from the Beacon. Shouts out to our friends of the Beacon. All Aurora police officers will begin wearing body cameras in January. Aurora Police Chief Keith Cross said in last month, 21 officers have been completing final body camera tests as they work with the police IT department, and administrators to determine internal procedures before the cameras are rolled out to the entire department. All officers will be trained in use of the body cameras in January. And that's according to what Keith Cross said during a City Council Finance Committee meeting at the end of October. Officials had initially predicted that the body cameras would be in use by mid-2021, but there were delays in implementing the technology. Police spokesman Paris Lubell said the department is working with its IT department to ensure the body cameras are integrated with the records and dispatch systems. We want to test it to make sure before we throw all the cameras on the street and something isn't connected properly. That's a quote to Mr. Lubell. The department also had to expand its program from 275 cameras for officers assigned to neighborhood policing and investigative service bureaus to having cameras for all sworn police personnel. Let's read that part again. The department also had to expand its program from 275 cameras for officers assigned to neighborhood policing and investigative service bureaus to having cameras for all sworn police personnel. Now, that was all one sentence. So, to break it down a little bit further for you, that means that they only had 275 cameras to begin with for specialized individuals in specialized places. Now, as the headline dictates, all police officers in Aurora will begin wearing body cameras in January. The time is now 8:08 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Marissa's here. Whoops, we had tacos last night. Guess we'll have them 2 nights in a row. Word up. Winter lights this week. Can't wait to see the decorated windows and hear the judges review. Hey, yeah, that's right. Watch out because we are going to be checking out the windows. Making a list. He's checking it twice. We're going to find out who was naughty or nice. Good morning, Aurora. Santa Claus is coming. That's cool though. All right. Gloria Gerardo is here. Good morning to you as well, Gloria. Good to see you. Okay. So, moving right along. Now, for the friends of the show who know your boy, a lot of y'all know. Some of y'all, we go back. So you guys know that Curtis is not a sports fan. However, you do know that if it's positive, if it's uplifting, and if it's motivational, sports will always get a highlight here on Good Morning Aurora. And with that being said, Rosary High School's Liana Sertz, she won the IHSA Class 1A State Cross Country Championship a few weeks ago at Detweiler Park in Peoria. She's from North Aurora. She ran the 3-mile course in 17 minutes and 21 seconds to defend her 2019 championship. The Rosary Royals placed 5th with 182 points. According to Coach Mead, quote, "We had the first race of the day at 9 a.m. in a close team battle. Liana took the early lead and never looked back. Rosary's team finish was the best in the history of the school." Close quote. Shut up. Yeah. Okay. Shouts out to Rosary. Shouts out to Coach Mead, Coach Vic Mead, and shouts out to Liana Sertz. If any of you guys went to Rosary, or if you know somebody at Rosary, let them know. Hey, tune in to Good Morning Aurora. Y'all getting shouts out early in the morning. That's right. All right, the time is 8:10 a.m. Okay. So, I got some stuff about the indoor market to tell you guys about as well. Bianca Camargo is here. Good morning to you, Bianca Camargo. Good to see you. And Gloria, good morning to you, Aurora. Hope that you will have a nice day today, okay? Okay. All right, Art Market Aurora is back with 4 fall dates, and one of them was just over the weekend. It's the Aurora Downtown Group's indoor market featuring several local vendors at Society 57, 100 South River Street. It will feature both food and artisan vendors from 9 a.m. to noon. On the following Saturday mornings remaining are the 20th, Saturday the 20th, and then December 11th and December 18th. Art Market Aurora will feature chocolate, candies, flowers, cookies, jewelry, baked goods, body oils. Oh, damn, the numbers just went up. Y'all was like, what? Y'all got cookies and body oils? Cookies and body oils. All right, and a whole lot more. The fall market will offer an increased selection of local artists and artisans for holiday shopping. Visiting vendors include Biscocho's Tin Shed Farm, Ursula Naturals, Crystal Ship Jewelry, Lang's Cookies, Need Hardin, and several local artisans. Local portrait artist Sherry Tremaine will be available for portraits. Now, I saw that Sally asked about the. Was that you, Sally? What's the latest with the Cocoa Crawl? We'll dig this. Aurora Downtown will also sell downtown merchandise as well as mugs and buttons on the November dates for the Cocoa Crawl event held during First Friday on December 3rd. Society 57 will feature Modest Coffee, Caddick Breads, and their full menu inside the coffee shop. The market is free to enter. For more information, you can visit auroradowntown.org or holla at your boy here on the DMs. Hit me up. Some of you guys even got my number. Send your brother a text, and I'll get you the information. The time is now 8:12 a.m. Okay. So, I was thinking that we would show you guys something real cool, and we will. We've got a hot video debuting. Coming to you very soon. And it's going to be something special. And I really like the fact that you guys give us information. You send emails. Try to reply back as quick as we possibly can and everything. But for the holidays, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and we're going to be happy to have our windows decorated again for the holidays. So I encourage you guys, if you are downtown, to take a walk by our studio, 5 East Downer Place, Suite T. We are on the walkway that's behind the Kane County Government Center and the GAR building. We are right in the shadow of City Hall. And you can see a whole lot. Our windows are still decorated from Dia de los Muertos. So we're going to get those cleaned up, and then we're going to have a great holiday display. And I have to tell you that the windows that you will see will be so fly. You will be like, damn, what? That's the news? Yes, it is. Oh, that was a good one. That was like right on time. Hey, what? They rapping in there too. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. So get ready to see that, and come on down to our office and our studio, and who knows, you might even get a chance to get a tour of the studio down here. All right, Monica, if you'd be so kind, can you take us to a commercial and let us know what's happening in the local news?
Good morning and happy Tuesday. Here are your local headlines. Don't forget to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay up to date on all of our content. There you can also watch all of our interviews and receive notifications when we go live. I'll be sharing that link with you all in our chat. There's a helpful and fun family event coming up for the month of December, working with great sponsors and community partners. The Neighbor Project and Aurora FEC, the Financial Empowerment Center, will provide information and more resources for free at this event. The date is December 11th. And the event will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 1 East Benton, Gallery 1904, which is the lower level. Santa will also be on hand for cool holiday photos. Health resources will be provided by our friends of VNA Healthcare as well. Please help spread the word and come out to this great event. There will be food, a DJ, and many great vendors. For more information, you can go ahead and click on the link that I'll be sharing with you all in our. The Kane County and DuPage County Sheriff's Offices are hosting a job readiness and hiring event Thursday, November 18th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. This will take place at 205 North Lake Street, Suite 103 in Aurora. Those who participate can receive help in many areas such as resume writing and interviewing, and be introduced to the job and community resources. And the registration link will be posted in our chat.
Right.
The third session of the Citizenship Exam Preparation Group will be this Wednesday, November 17th, and followed by Thursday, November 18th. Both sessions will be from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. in room 126 at the Centauri Library. For more information, call 630-264-4117.
Okay, go. No.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
scratch it up though, because I done messed that up. That's me.
A free caregiver seminar will take place on November 30th from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Enjoy motivational speaker and renowned author Loretta Vini in a conversation called Moving Caregivers from I Give Up to I Got This. This seminar, sponsored by H-Guide Alzheimer's Association and AARP, will present tools that every caregiver needs to thrive with confidence. The registration link will also be shared in our chat.
Yes, that's right. The registration link will be shared in the chat, you guys. Okay. Thank you for those topics, Monica. A lot of good stuff going on out there in the city. The time is now 8:17 a.m. If you are just tuning in, it is a beautiful Tuesday. We hope that you guys are having a good day with us today. Marissa lets us know that there will be a vegan hot cocoa. Oh, word up. And Shayla Day is here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, good morning, Shayla. Shayla Day was our guest yesterday. And we had a great conversation talking about acting. And we learned a lot from Shayla. We learned a lot from her. And what I learned from her that was most poignant, that's the word of the day. The word of the day is poignant. Monica, if you'd be so kind to hook these wonderful people up with that.
That's what you did.
Oh, man. We having too much fun in the studio, y'all. Too much fun in the studio. Poignant is the word of the day. But what was most poignant for me was that, Shayla mentioned, you got to train and train some more and get ready and don't give up. The combination of being ready and not giving up on yourself, moving from one win to the next. So that was most poignant. Thank you very much, Monica. All right. So I got something else to tell you guys about the turkey trot. The turkey trot. Here's the turkey trot information that I have for you. And this is from our friends and family of the AEEF. All right. So the Tomahawk Turkey Trot and Giving Tuesday is going on. The last 20 months have been challenging for all of us. But hopefully within the near future, we can return to some sense of normalcy despite the many challenges this year. Our friends of the Aurora East Educational Foundation, the AEEF, board is working hard to continue to create opportunities for deserving District 131 students and staff on the east side of Aurora. The AEEF is a not-for-profit, tax-exempt 501c3 corporation directed and governed by a volunteer board of private citizens, most of whom are East Aurora High School graduates or District 131 residents. Now, see, that's what we call a run-on sentence. But I'm not going to nitpick. Hey, I'm not even an English teacher or a grammar teacher. Okay. So over the past 6 years, the AEEF, through the generosity of the community, has been able to provide over $225,000 in scholarships for students and many grants for teachers within District 131 as well. Now, November 20th, the first, and there's a lot going on that day. Dang. Ooh-wee. All right, I digress. That's not the word of the day. Poignant's the word of the day. November 20th, the first annual Tomahawk Turkey Trot's taking place downtown Aurora at 9 a.m. Join the over 460 registrants thus far for this first run along the Fox River. Volunteer participation is welcome, with one participant trotting with us all the way from Italy. All right. Also, there's also going to be a great event taking place. The naming rights for the 2022 AEF scholarships with donations of $1,000 or more. The scholarship can be named in honor of a family member, favorite teacher, or the individual donor. So spread the word. Any size donation is welcome, and they can be made directly to the AEEF. That's so awesome. The time is now 8:21 a.m. So we are going to, yes, that's correct. Poignant, yeah. We got it in there?
Well, Google says evoking a keen sense of sadness or regret, sharp or pungent, and
What does Webster Online say? Did we look it up for y'all? That's what we do. We make sure, Monica making sure that you got the best information right here. Thank you very much, Monica. Alvin Soto is here. Good morning to you, Alvin. Shout out to the APD. All right, you guys. So as you can see, we're showing you a little bit of the studio today. I have information to you as well from backstage. Yeah, hit them up with a little bit of thangy things. You know, you can see a little bit of our stuff. It's just where we got our camera at today. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Girl, you can go with that camera. All right, give a wave to the people though, Monica. They can let them see you.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay.
The comments are in my face.
I'm gonna write all over her eyes right now. All right. So I've got some information from our friends of the Paramount Theater. So check this out, you guys. The opening night of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella is the 19th. That's coming up very soon. November 26th through December 23rd is the Second City's Holiday Review at the Copley Theater. November 29th, the Bold Series subscriptions are on sale for the general public, and November 30th is Giving Tuesday. Now, I have some information here that our friends have delivered us. Shouts out to our friends at the Paramount. Sweat is taking place next year. We have the whole inaugural series. Can you get a little cutty cut on that? That is the cut?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You make a song out of that. That is the cut. That is the cut. That is the cut. That is the cut. Okay. So from March 9th through April 24th of next year is going to be Sweat. Hand to God follows up May 25th through July 10th. Fun Home, August 3rd through September 18th. And October 5th through November 20th is Bull, a love story. Early access goes all the way until the 28th of this month. For more information, you can call 630-896-6666 or ParamountAurora.com/bold. The time is now 8:23 a.m. Marissa, you say you like my tie? Okay, thank you very much. Oh man. Yay! Y'all making a brother feel real special. Thank you. All right. Good morning to the GAMS fam, GAMS, the Great American Morning Show. Adeline is here. Good morning, Adeline. And our friend, Dora Sanchez Soto, the owner-operator of McCarty Mills Tap Room downtown. Good morning to you as well, dear friend. McCarty Mills is a fantastic place located in the heart, well, not in the heart of downtown. I'd call that the left ventricle. You know what? Let's do two of them today. Hit them with ventricle too. Hit them with ventricle. Let's see if their anatomy and their biology skills are up to par. The time is now 8:24 a.m. But McCarty Mills is a fantastic place. McCarty Mills is where we had our 1-year anniversary party. It was a lot of fun. Our 2-year anniversary party will be at McCarty Mills. And as a matter of fact, going forward, every single birthday party that we have will be at McCarty Mills Tap Room. We're going to keep it just like that. That's how we rock. That's how we rock. Okay. So, I have something to tell you guys about. Now, Monica, would you take me to the view so I can read this to. All right. Let's all go hang out at the left ventricle in Aurora. I like it. I like that. That's the new one. So you know what? We're going to keep that. That's how we'll know if you're a Good Morning Aurora fan. Ooh, right. We won't even tell you where we at. Where y'all going? Where's the party at? The left ventricle. Oh, okay. All right. And we'll see who shows up. Yeah. Facts. All right. Now, this is recent news, as a matter of fact. So I want to make an impression. Good morning, Casildo Casey Cuevas. You're in our news too, my brother. All right. Longtime U.S. Congressman from Naperville, Harris W. Falwell, has recently passed. He was 92 years old. I'm going to read briefly from a wonderful article in the Chicago Tribune. During a long career, first as a state senator and then as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Naperville, Harris Falwell was known for his fiscal conservatism, which included leading a bipartisan pork busters coalition in Congress that decried excessive government spending on legislators' pet projects. Quote, he prepared and worked tirelessly for every vote he took in the House, but he was also very patriotic about his country, so he was willing to diverge with his party from time to time. That's according to his former chief of staff, Alan Mertz. He is very opposed to wasteful spending, and he was willing to take on anybody to represent the taxpayers, and it would occasionally antagonize people in his own party, close quote. Mr. Falwell died from complications from Alzheimer's disease on November 11th at his home. That's according to his wife of 69 years. He had been a resident in Naperville for more than half a century. Born Harris Walter Falwell at home in West Chicago, he was the son of Walter Falwell, who at one time was West Chicago's mayor. He grew up on a horse farm and graduated from West Chicago Community High School, then earned his bachelor's degree from North Central College in Naperville in 1949. He was a gifted baseball player. He earned a brief stint during college with the Detroit Tigers minor league affiliate in Greenville, South Carolina. While he was in high school, he and two of his brothers were members of the 1946 Fox Valley League championship baseball team from West Chicago. After earning his law degree from Kent College of Law in 1952, his first professional jobs were as an assistant state's attorney in DuPage County and then in private legal practice. He then served from 1963 until 1977 as a Republican in the Illinois State Senate, where he became known as a champion of local parks, including sponsoring legislation providing parks for special needs children and adults throughout the state. Another initiative to require developers to donate parkland in communities was stymied by special interests, but resulted in Naperville City Council enacting a law requiring developers to donate land or cash to the city's park district. He was also one of only two Republican state senators to help support fair housing legislation in the 1960s, and he is also credited with having rewritten. Y'all know what time it is. Let me go right back. And he is also credited with having rewritten much of Illinois' property tax code while a state senator in the late 1960s. In 1976, he gave up his seat in the state senate to make an ultimately unsuccessful bid in the GOP primary for the state Supreme Court from his area. After that, he returned to private law practice in the firm of Falwell, James, and Brooks, where his clients largely were municipalities and park districts. In 1984, he ran for a seat in the U.S. House's 13th Congressional District and won. He served for 7 terms in the House before retiring in 1999. Wow. What a history. What a history. I think the thing about this that really struck me and made me want to bring it up today was mainly for 2 reasons. One, and I'm going to talk to specifically the friends of mine who know me and have known me for a long time before the show, even since, that, I never was a believer in the thought process that all politicians are corrupt or bad people. I never believed that. And I started to believe it even less the more I started to just get involved more on a personal level in my community and with things that are going on. And I think this highlights that. That's the first part. The second part is that this man's whole career he saw, and it was over a year before I graduated high school. And I think, especially in today's time, with political thought flying all over the place like rockets, I do think that the big picture, which is what I am an advocate of, and this show is an advocate of, the big picture is the sum totality of a person's career, experiences, and work. That is one heck of a legacy to leave behind at 92 years. And speaking, I suppose, only for myself, I do believe that it would help individuals and it would help humanity if we all strove to have that kind of legacy just on a local level within our own communities. The time is now 8:31 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We might be hanging out in the left ventricle one of these days soon. That's the new, man. That's it. I like that. The left ventricle. All right. I have something else for you guys. And once again, Monica, this qualifies as learn about family homelessness and help mamas and babies. Author, filmmaker, former PAD shelter director, Diane Nilan and Hear Us founder will share stories from her latest book. That'll be Tuesday, November 30th at 1 p.m. at the Prisco Center, 150 West Illinois Avenue, room 103. She wrote a book called Dismayed and Driven, My Look at Family Homelessness in America. Requesting donations of baby diapers, pull-ups, age 3 and above, and feminine hygiene items. Donors will be entered into a drawing for her new book. Books sold at the event will benefit the Aurora Food Pantry. Now, the Aurora Food Pantry are dear friends of ours. Once again, that's going to be at the Prisco Center. So shouts out to the Prisco Center for all they do to continue to make sure that great events can happen there. Actually, Monica, and you can bring us back. We know the Prisco Center. We know it very well. We were there once upon a time, right? Or no, I was there in Good Morning Road taking pictures. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the news that day.
Yeah.
That was Fall Festival.
It was.
That was awesome.
It was really fun.
That was a good one. Mm-hmm. Hi, you guys at home. You can hit the clap for us, though, when you bring us back. Yeah. Right. Okay.
It's pretty chilly in here. That's why I'm like...
Right. Yeah. No, it is.
Pretty chilly.
It is. So the thing for you guys at home, just tuning in and just watching us, here's the thing. While our studio has heat, it was kind of erratic like a week or so ago. Remember, like the heat wasn't on at all.
Yeah.
But now, like the heat is it collects at the front of the building. So when you walk in, it's nice. You're like, oh, great. Hey, hang my coat up. You get back here, it's like, where my coat at? So it gets mad cold back here. But that shows you our dedication to bring you to the news. Or bring you the news. Bring you to the news. We have on radio. All right, I got something else to tell you guys about. The Aurora community is giving, and it is giving back. And here is one of the ways that it's giving back, through a Friends Giving. Aurora Community Youth, join for food, friends, and fun. Monday, November 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be at Alive Aurora, 78 South of South Street. Our friends of Alive Aurora. Shout out Casey Chitwood, Addie Rubio, and Gabriel Bradford. Okay, it'll be a free event. Just show up. Guest speakers will be Bianca Camargo and Sandra Harrison of Light. Hey. Also, hosted by Culture Stock and Simply Destiny. Simply Destiny are dear friends of ours. Shout out to my boy Martin Luna and Liza Oliva. Great people here in our wonderful community. Okay, now that is one piece of news. Now I've got something else to tell you guys about. Are you familiar with Cruising Through the Decades? See, we're going to be in December very soon. It's going to be 2022 before we know it. So a lot of the news that I have been receiving is December news. Yeah. Kind of crazy, right? We're not even at Thanksgiving yet, and we're already getting news. Hey, we got a Christmas party, and I'm like, damn, like we haven't even had the turkey yet. Year's going by real fast, mad fast. But let me tell you about Dueling Through the Decades. Dueling Pianos and Silent Auction, Cruising Through the Decades. This will be December 4th, the Santori Library. Appetizers, sweets, and an open bar. Now, hold on. You know what? Yeah, bring that back. Appetizers, sweets, and an open bar. If you like me, you're already thinking books and drinks. That would be heaven. That would be crazy. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you could drink wine and play around the library? Be better than any club. Are we going to the club tonight? Nah, man. I'm gonna be at the library, y'all, reading books and getting crunk. Okay, now listen to this. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Entertainment will be from 7 to 9:30 p.m. And registration is required. Dress in your favorite decade, 1950s to present day. Please RSVP by Monday, the 29th of this month. Did you hear me? Let me bring it back for you. RSVP by Monday, the 29th. You can register at www.bookmobile.givesmart.com or call 630-264-4124. That number again is 630-264-4124. Okay, Monica, can you tell them, take us to a commercial, you'll be so kind, and let them know where they can let them know about volunteering with our friends of the Neighbor Project, if you would be so kind.
If you guys want to volunteer at the Neighbor Project, go ahead and send Curtis an email. It is so much fun. We get to do house repairs, also going to like resource fairs and talking about the Neighbor Project. But it's a lot of fun, and you get to give you get to give back to your community, which is also a win-win for everyone. So if you are interested, or you know someone who is interested in volunteering, go ahead and email Curtis at Curtis. Could you kindly give your email address to our listeners?
How do I know? Yeah, it is Curtis at neighborproject.us. That's right. You can also call 630-906-9400. That number again is 630-906-9400. Come on out and make an impact in your community. Okay. So I told you about Art and Market. I told you about police cameras. I told you about the AEEF and Turkey Trot. What I did not tell you about yet, but I got you, is the Aurora 4M campaign kickoff and fundraiser. Please join Aurora's 4Ms Monday, November 22nd from 5 to 7 p.m. at 1 East Benton. These are our friends of the Kane County Board. Holla. So you can join Kane County District 1. Completely failed. I hope you're not listening. Brother can't even say my name. Say my name, say my name when no one is around. Say baby. That's a jam, right? We having too much fun on the mic. Okay, let's try that again. Myrna Molina, Kane County District 1. Mavis Bates, Kane County District 4. Monica Silva, Kane County District 7. And Michelle Gums, Kane County District 8. Contributions will be accepted for all of them. You can make donations at actblue.com, or for more information, call 630-605-9244. That number again is 630-605-9244. The time is now 8:40 a.m. And you're still listening to the Second Largest City's First Daily News Podcast. You still watching the Second Largest City's First Daily News Podcast. But this is the time when our intern Monica goes off to class. So as we want to say, Monica, have a wonderful and fantastic day. You broke out with the Destiny's Child. Yeah, Shayla Day, you already know. You already know. We did. Destiny's Child. I love it so much. All right.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Marissa tells us this Saturday morning is also the Tomahawk 5K. Sign up. It'll be lots of fun. And then you can run and see Marissa at Art and Market after the race. Oh, man. So come get your race on and then stop on by Society 57. Great place. Tracy Duran says, heck, next week, Thursday is Thanksgiving. This month is going past way too fast. It is, I swear, you guys. I totally swear. All right. Casildo Queso Cuevas tells us, join us today at 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. to meet Ana Valencia, who is running for Illinois Secretary of State at Java Plus on Waterford. You know what, Casildo, I'm glad you brought that up because I want to say, and I want to give a good morning to Mr. Michael Morkert. He is the owner of Java Plus. He's retiring. So I want to say thank you very much to him. He's been a dear friend of the show. He's a great man, and we have a lot of things that are coming. Java Plus is going to keep humming along. We've let you guys know that they've had music there, and we'll continue to have some music. And Good Morning Aurora will be happy and proud to shout them out. So keep, or rather, stay prepared. Keep being prepared to hear more great stuff about our friends at Java Plus. All right. McCarty Mills, the left ventricle. That's right. I swear, it's a good part of it's an important part of the body, you guys. Jen Mendoza's here. Good morning, dear friend. Marissa says, I graduated in 1994 from West Aurora High School. Go Blackhawks. Who was a Blackhawk and who was a Tomcat out there? Yeah, let us know. Let us know. If you're a Blackhawk, put that in the chat. Let us know if you're a Blackhawk. Let's give some love to our local Aurora schools here, you guys. I like that idea, Marissa. So shouts out to the Blackhawks. Shouts out to the Tomcats, not Wildcats. Casildo Casey Cuevas is a Tomcat. And as a matter of fact, because I love you guys so much. Oh, look at the Tomcats are doing it. Here's a little music for all of you Tomcats and Blackhawks. Get them up, get them up. Tomcats, Blackhawks, where you at? Loving it, loving it. All right, check that out, man. You guys are awesome. Okay, so I got some more cool stuff. More cool stuff to tell you guys about. There's a lot of great community things happening. Thank you very much out there for Casildo Casey Cuevas. Once again, let us know about Ana Valencia. Again, Java Plus on Waterford. Please check them out, friends of ours. Okay, Wildcat is University of Arizona. I graduated from there too. How'd you know, Curtis Germain? You told me that once upon a, as a matter of fact, Marissa, you mentioned that in our interview back in the day. Remember that? The early days of Good Morning Aurora. That was a good interview that we did, Marissa. Marissa and I sat down before Good Morning Aurora was even on video, you guys. It was all audio at that time. That was crazy. But we had a great discussion and conversation that day. Okay, so I've got a couple more things to tell you guys about here. And I'm going to leave you guys also with a message just from me. And I want to give some shouts out to our city because I love Aurora, man. And this show, I try to be a cheerleader for you guys here. We really do. We try to be cheerleaders. We try to let you know who we are and let the world know what we think about our second largest city. But I'm going to give you guys some perspective close to the end of the show. Now, I do have a piece of news for you that you need to know about. So coming up, you guys are familiar with French 75. It is a great place located right downtown, and it's 56 East Galena Boulevard. December 14th at 5:30 p.m. Come on out and support our friends of the show, State Representative Barbara Hernandez, Commissioner Monica Silva, and Myrna Molina. They have a fundraiser that's going on there. There's also going to be a raffle for German imported beer and other prizes. Tickets are $50 at the event as a sponsor. There's also different levels and packages. I have this in a flyer form. I will give you guys that flyer. I'll make a post about that later on today on our Facebook page. The event begins at 5:30 p.m. So be sure to come and check that out. Now, I also want to give a little shout out to Braden and The lady's name escapes me at French 75. If somebody could put that in the chat for me, I feel so bad. Actually, you know what? I have a card around here somewhere. Hope and Braden. That's right. Hope Ashworth. Hope Ashworth and Braden. They are absolutely fantastic people. And if you guys have not been inside of French 75 yet, please check it out. There's a lot going on in there. And it's a whole lot of culture too. And interestingly enough, what I really liked about French 75 was the fact that, you walk in, if you sit inside, you sit at the bar, and if you look outside, it almost doesn't even look like Aurora sometimes. Now, it's not that I like that it doesn't look like Aurora. It's that I'd like and I appreciate a place that has so much art, such a different vibe, and such a different theme in it that you are transported, even in imagination, for that brief moment. And it's very cultured in there. Braden is an interesting young man to talk to, man. He's a good brother. And Hope is a very interesting lady to talk to. They're great people. So I encourage you to go in there, check them out if you've not been in there just yet. And I cannot wait for springtime or when the weather gets nice to sit outside in that little, because it's right next to the alley across from Aurora Fast Print. So I can't wait to sit outside in that little nook and have my Jamaica almond. I already got a usual there. I can't wait to have my Jamaica almond out there. Marissa tells us that her favorite drink is Diane's Dilemma. Yeah. Yo, I love it. No, I love it. It's good. It's good, Marissa. I had the Diane's Dilemma once. It was really good. Really good. If you guys have not been there, once again, please check it out and let us know what you think about it. I'd be happy to hear that. All right. Now, tomorrow is another episode of Buenos Dias Aurora, and our guest on Buenos Dias Aurora will be State Representative Barbara Hernandez. We've been doing a lot on Buenos Dias Aurora. There's a lot more stories that we are going to get to you guys. We had my friend Manny Lopez of Manny's Food Ventures on the show last week. That was a great interview. And once again, Buenos Dias Aurora exists for everyone without exception to be able to spread their message, share their story with us, and help make Aurora better. Our way that we make Aurora better is through news and information and talking to you and being the voice of the people. Shout out to everybody doing their absolute best to bring us forward in a positive fashion. All right, word up. We got our friend of the show, Cruz Ocho. He's here. Good morning, Cruz Ocho. Good to see you, dear brother. Good to see you. Cruz Ocho just released his album, 94 Tape. We had him on for a special Saturday interview, and that was awesome. And we also had the other member of his group, and that is Mr. Justin Wise, formerly known as the Architects. Great story that these brothers have. Good to see you this morning, Cruz. Okay. Now, the time is 8:50 a.m. Allie Hernandez is here. Good morning to you as well, Allie. Good to see you. Allie Hernandez, United States Marine Corps veteran and dear friend of the show as well. We appreciate you very, very much. All right. So I've got some good information about coming to us out of Geneva. And I want to give a shout out to our friends at Geneva, or in Geneva. The Cosmopolitan Club of Aurora and Chicago Steel Hockey Team teamed up to make a goal to fight diabetes night in Geneva's Fox Valley Ice Arena. Wow, this was just last weekend. This is the picture that they gave me, but the University of Chicago Medicine Diabetes Center offered remarks as well. The Cosmos raised $375 in ticket sales to fight diabetes. Absolutely wonderful. Lots of good stuff that I'm seeing with sports merging with public safety, public health, and all of those things. I'm happy to see that, and I'm actually glad that you people can, appreciate and take part in that. Again, I'm not a sports fan, but anything that's going on good, no matter what realm it's in, even sports will always get a shout out here on Good Morning Aurora. Okay. Cinderella is coming to the Paramount Theater, you guys. Now, it started on the 10th. Okay, but there's a whole lot of other great stuff that's happening on November 19th in Holiday Art Market, which I told you guys about as well. Now, I have the link to Cinderella that I'm going to give you guys through the Paramount. But you can experience one of the most beloved and cherished fairy tales live on Paramount stage and with all the spectacle and splendor that you've come to expect. From pumpkins into carriages to tattered rags into a beautiful gown, Cinderella will delight and enchant young and old alike. After all, you're never too young for a little magic and never too old to believe. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that again. Let's run that back. After all, you're never too young for a little magic and you're never too old to believe. You may know the story, but you've never seen it like this. And once again, the Cinderella goes all the way up until January 9th. Winter Lights ushers in the holiday season starting at 6 p.m. this Friday, November 19th. See a light parade along Downer Place, complete with a tree lighting ceremony and fireworks. Enjoy food vendors and live music along Stope Avenue. And Cocoa Crawl, grab your mug and a button and warm up in downtown Aurora. Aurora Downtown's annual Cocoa Crawl returns from 5 to 9 p.m. December 3rd. Mugs will be available for sale in November and participating downtown merchants. Shouts out to Wickwood House and many other downtown merchants that you can get the mugs at. Wickwood House is right next door to our friends at Treadwell, 14 West Downer Place. I think literally that Wickwood House has the exact same address. I think the address of Wickwood is 14 West Downer Place as well. It's just a different suite. But once again, they are friends of the show, and they're right next door to each other. The whole strip. Shouts out to the whole strip. QT, Systems, Quentin Thomas, Zenloft, Emily Bowe. Good morning to you as well, and Mo Pippi. And also, we'd be remiss if we did not mention our friends of All Smoked Up. All right. Now, I told you that Santa Claus was coming to town, and I told you about December 11th, that he will be at 1 East Benton Street. Well, guess what Santa Claus is also going to do? Santa Claus loves Aurora. Did you know that? Did you know that jolly old Saint Nick loves our wonderful city? If you did not know that, well, get ready, because I got more Santa Claus news for you. Santa at the Gazebo. Santa will be visiting Millennium Plaza on Stope Avenue from 1 to 3 p.m. on the first 3 Saturdays in December. Stop by Santa at the Gazebo and receive a free photo download. Now, Mrs. Claus will also visit on December 4th. These events are absolutely free. Wow. Santa Claus. Now, I do have the link for you guys. I'm going to put that in the chat for you. Bear with me as I do it because, when you got an intern, this kind of thing goes really easy. But when you got to do it yourself, it's like, oh my gracious. All right. Festival of Lights as well. Don't forget, excited to open the 15th year, Friday, November 26th at 5 p.m. Shout out to our friends of the Aurora Rotary Club and also the city of Aurora for their participation. All right. Now the time is 8:55 a.m. and I have a call that I need to jump on at 9 a.m. So I'm going to take the next literal 3 minutes and deliver my message that I have for you guys. I got something on my chest, so I'm going to get it off to you and let you guys know about it. The link to Aurora Downtown's page is in the chat for you guys to check out. Please go ahead and do that. All right. Here's the thing. We're coming into 2022. It'll be here before we know it. Are you ready? It's about to be the end of 2021. Are you prepared? Are you ready for what will come next whether you will be the one making the plans or not. As we know, sometimes our best laid plans go haywire. That happens to everybody. You laid out your outfit, you got your tie ready, you all prepared, your notes are squared away, and the next thing you know, you spill your Starbucks on your tie or on your white shirt. Things happen. But are you ready? Being ready is not just, setting your alarm clock. It's not just having your outfit laid out. Being ready is a state of mind. Good Morning Aurora is ready for next year. We're ready for Friday. We're planning Sunday on Thursday. And I want to just lightly reiterate to all of you that we aim to be, we like to be, hope that we can continue to be your shared thought process, your shared motivation. The word here is shared, and your shared experience with you every single day, forever. And that goes with being ready. Never wait to do later what you can do now, especially if what you're doing is going to help or can help somebody else. So the whole point of being ready is not just to make sure that you are ready for that interview or you're ready for the day. It's to make sure that everybody else is ready. Because nobody is going to, it's a lot harder to succeed individually than it is collectively. And I'm talking on the level of the city. We've always tried to let you guys know that you should be raising your voice and speaking out on issues. You should be involved and you should be aware. But you also have to know what you're talking about. And you have to be knowledgeable. So as we go through our preparations of being ready, as we go about this next year and get ourselves squared away and look forward to all that 2022 is going to hold, let's be ready, as Ben Geller just said. Let's be ready for anything, but let's make sure that our neighbors, our fellow Aurorans, people who can't do anything for themselves, let's make sure that they're ready too. Take care of yourself and each other.